Yo, what up, Negronis? It's Furious, your hip hop sommelier, ready for this jelly matchmaking wannabe for your bellyache. And you know what? No belly aching today. I'm going to introduce some of you to a brand new grape, but otherwise, featuring wines from makers that I love. I have done the number 2 wine that they released, and this is Poets on Payday. Love these brothers. This is number 3, which is either named because it's their 3rd wine that they have made, or because they think it's a perfect marketing ploy so that you can take this wine to a threesome. Either works for me, and possibly a lot of you. Now, what I love about this is they have chosen to put a grape in there. It is a skin contact SEMILLON. Now, some of you know about SEMILLON, very popular in Australia. They grow it all over New South Wales, and that's the main spot. It's originally from France. Just about everything from France, right? I mean, originally everything from Africa, but that's not really relevant to this review. This grape, SEMILLON, is a persecuted grape. That's correct. What does that mean? It means that once upon a time, in its heyday, in its golden age, and it's pretty golden, so it's even more golden than that. In the golden age of SEMILLON, it was a grape called full on. We all love to be full on. We can be ourselves. We can be robust. We can be ripe. We can be expressive. But when that happens, when something is ripe and beautiful, predators come out of the mix to hunt you down. That's exactly what happened. Now, these grapes should have figured that out because they were grown in a place called the Hunter Valley. Hunter Valley sounds like, you know, where that film Hard Target with Jean-Claude Van Damme was shot. Remember, they were hunting guys down. They were running, and then they'd find them at the end. And I'm telling you now, if you've seen a vine, they don't run very far. It's hard for them to skedaddle and scatter. That was not happening. So these grapes had a choice: die horribly or adapt. Now, we have seen adaptation in the animal kingdom. For example, chihuahuas used to be huge. And then they were hunted down. And so evolutionarily, they only had a choice: to shrink. If you can fit a dog into a handbag, you probably are not going to hunt that dog down. It's probably not a good idea for me to talk about dog hunting. That's very unpopular. But same thing with fish, right? I think some of those fish that are too small you have to throw away, they were much bigger fish. Point is, full on had to become half the grapes they used to be to become SEMILLON. Why was this helpful? Because instead of skewering the full on for all to display like cannibals skewering, you know, American tourists, what we saw them looking at the SEMILLON thinking, you know, you too tiny, we're going to turn you into a wine, which is, to be honest with you, what every grape wants deep down, deep inside. That's what they'll admit to. Other thing you got to keep, other characteristics of this wine I want you to know about. It is skin contact. What does that mean? Does it mean that the predators would get these grapes, even though they were going to turn them into a wine and rub them all over themselves, bad enough they were hunted before, now they molested? Is that the fate that they deserved? What it means is, you know, sometimes goddesses like to bathe and bask at the beach in sunlight. Well, they would put the SEMILLON grapes on their back. That is mutualism. Mutualism in biology, because then the goddess does not get sunburned, but they don't leave the grapes there long enough that they become raisins, just enough for skin contact for a bit of goddess character in a wine. That's what you feel, goddess character. The other thing is it's biodynamic. I'm not going to get into what that means. It's very complicated. But you can be sure that the winemakers, they row, they CrossFit, they cycle, they run, they wear activewear. They are dynamic. They are biological specimens. Biodynamic, not fat popo eating donuts. None of that. So let's try it. Let's see what this wine, what secrets it has to offer. Firstly, it's super toasty and beautiful smell. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is one of my favorite white wines for that reason. It's a Keely Hazel of a wine. What does that mean? It's like the actress Keely Hazel. It's beautiful. Not enough people know about it. And it's close to perfection. Shout out to you, Keely. Always. When there's a great wine, you know, it's going to remind me of you. It's just how it is. And the other thing is, I hear it mixes with a lot of great, you know, things like seafood. Obviously, food matching, not my thing. I think it's so toasty, it could basically replace breakfast for any of you. You could break a fast with this anytime. You know, you could break a beat with it. Again. Now, who would I match this with? I definitely think Missy Elliott. Anytime you get SEMILLON, you want Missy Elliott. And Missy Elliott is full on, but she also knows how to like pare it back because she is not full of herself. She's accomplished, she's talented, like she's comfortable in her own skin, just like SEMILLON these days. So I will finally spit on this for you. Because, you see, in Australia, they get excited by a grape called SEMILLON. This gets treated like it's a small demigod. Been hunted in the Hunter Valley for very long. Half the grape it was, loved it when it was full on. Now a vineyard has brought it back to its heyday. These fine brothers at Poets on Payday, working out when they're making their wines they way. Say yes to SEMILLON instead of saying nay. SEMILLON, Toasty, it helps you break a fast. Kind of aphrodisiac, helps you get some ass. Summery acidity, something chumming class. The OG like B.O.B. Drink this one to Outcast. Oh my God, I just did a double match. I did Outcast and Missy Elliott. That's how good this wine is. That's how much I like it. It's a true Key Hazel of a wine. I mean, what can I say? Get yourself some SEMILLON. They persecuted grape, so you be doing the right thing. And thank you for listening to me and to following my recommendations. I love y'all. You're looking fine.